Yours, damn right, it's better than yours. I can teach you.
What it is, ho? What's up? Lex had Ivory knotted up, girl. And she talking about something. Knotted where? Girl, knotted right there. Girl, Big Lex said not today. Girl, what's good? What's up, Messy Mob? It's your girl, MessyMya, and I am back again with another video, girl. So today, we are going to be getting into some mess concerning the latest episode of Baddies Midwest that just came out on Sunday. Girl, I'm ready to get into it. I know y'all ready to get into it. Not gonna waste your time. Let's get into the video. Girl, so the episode starts off exactly where we left off last episode with Big Lex versus Ivory. We all seen Big Bat with a net tag, girl. We all seen this hoe try to run up on Big Lex and sneak her as she was arguing with Jayla. You tried to sneak her and catch her off guard while she was into it with Jayla, and you failed. She failed so miserably, like, it's just so embarrassing. And I said what I said, like, Ivory is so embarrassing, like, because it's the fact that you really started with this girl for absolutely no reason. This girl did nothing to you. You literally started with her because you thought you had you a weak ass bitch, girl. You thought you had you a weak one, okay? You thought that you was gonna, no, girl, and she show you every single time she's not that. It's not that. You know what I'm saying, girl? She tore you up. She tore you up. Ivory got tore up the first 2 rounds in that room. I said what I said. I said what I said, literally. Like, Big Lex literally had this girl up against the wall at one point. Head knocking all up against the wall, having a field day, okay? Had this girl chasing. It was at one point where Ivory was literally chasing Big Lex. Like, Big Lex is just piecing her up the entire time. Had Ivory swimming, okay? I'm talking about by the end of the 2 rounds, Ivory's lip on the floor, okay? Ivory's lip was hanging to the floor. Ivory's eye was hanging to the floor. Okay? Rock, paper, scissors. Lex got that eye. Lex got that eye. Girl, it's not Big Ivory. Girl, it's Big Ivory. Like, what are you talking about? That is so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing. Girl, at the end of one of the rounds, Ivory is yelling, and she's like, yeah, wig's still on. What do you mean? Yeah, ho, because Lex was coming from the shoulders. Them punches was coming from the shoulders. She didn't pull your hair the first time. Oh, what you mean? What you mean? They was coming from the shoulders, girl, and you could see that. What you mean? She had you twisting and turning. You are delusional talking about some wig still on. Girl, please. Okay. Then she calls Big Lex a clout chaser. Girl, you are delusional. What do you mean? What do you mean she's a clout chaser? Like, you literally started with her. Okay? You gave her the free storyline. You started with her because, like I said, you thought you had you a weak one. How is Lex a clout chaser because she's not letting you bully her or letting you punk her? Like, she's a clout chaser because, girl, please. Girl, please. How is she a clout chaser when you are literally the one who just ran up on her out of nowhere? Nothing had nothing to do with you. She was into it with Jayla. Like, what you mean? Okay, so the 3rd round, Ivory did get that. By the third round, Ivory was tired of getting tossed and turned every way but loose down. She was mad. She was mad, girl. That 3rd round, she was mad, girl. She had Big Legs all up against that wall, child. I ain't gonna lie, girl. I am not gonna lie. Okay, Ivory got that 3rd round. But like I said, Big Legs had the first 2. I was still hanging on the floor. Okay, she ain't really do nothing but beat Lex up out her wig. She ain't do nothing else, baby. No, not too much. Every single time, Big Lex and Jayla get into it, I get irritated because I remember the reason why they're beefing, and it's just so dumb. Like, it's dumb because y'all are literally beefing over somebody else's 2 cents. 2 cents. And me personally, I feel like the 2 cents that Big Lex gave to start this whole thing, it don't even make no sense. Like, what do you mean? And then she keeps repeating it. Like, Big Lex is standing on why she does not like Jayla. She's standing on it. Like, you bullied Gretch. Girl, I'm still trying to figure out, like, when was this? Like, was this like a deleted scene or something? Because, girl, where was, I don't get it. I don't get it. I just feel like you bullied Gretch and you, like, okay, I kind of understand what she was saying about the whole Biggie thing, because it got to a point where, yes, Jayla and Biggie went round for round for round. Jayla kept dragging it. Jayla was telling Biggie, like, you're not sleeping in the house. You're not going to get a room in the house. And then proceeds to hit Biggie. So, you know, after all those rounds and after Biggie clearly didn't want to fight. So, yes. But Gretch? She was being a bully to Gretchen? Are you kidding me? She was being a bully to somebody that not only wanted all the smoke with everybody in the house and Jayla, but someone that continuously said Rachel, girl, somebody who continued to say the N-word after everybody expressed that they were not comfortable with her saying it. That's who you're claiming Jayla was being a bully to? Every single time it comes out of Big Lex's mouth, I swear, I'm just like, girl, like, please just be quiet. Because she be having me up until she say that. And she's standing on it. Anyways, child, like I said, the whole Big Lex and Jayla thing went nowhere. I don't even know why they even started arguing again. Girl, child, so Tinkerbella comes in there, questions Big Lex. Big Lex should have told Tinkerbella to mind her three-toned ass business, okay? Because Tinkerbella gonna come in there and talk about some, basically question Big Lex about what happened. Oh, so you're worried about something that has nothing to do with you. Da-da-da-da. Oh, you're worried about why are you trying to beef with her over something that has nothing to do with you? Nobody said nothing to you when you took that fade for DTB against Pretty P. That had nothing to do with you, babe. Okay? No one said nothing to you later on in the episode when you literally threw a drink on Bad Dolly, something else that had absolutely nothing to do with you, okay? A bitch who's been inserting herself into everyone's ish all season should never question the next bitch about fighting about something that has nothing to do with her, girl. Please, okay? Pot calling the kettle black. Child, Emma did not rip the wig off of Scotty's head. Good enough, child, because Scotty was up in that same wig the next scene, girl. They get on the Baddies bus. The ladies go to the club. Natalie gets Mariah Lynn on the phone after Summer was popping that ish about her, about taking her job and replacing her. Girl, Summer, I'm not gonna lie, Summer got a mouth on her. Like, and sometimes it be so out of nowhere. Like, Summer, relax. Like, calm down, okay? Okay, so soon they go into the club and girl, it is lit. Their entrance was eating. Ivory came into the club, girl, sad girl face. Came into the club, girl, in the middle of the girls' performances, face toe up, girl. Like I said, rock, paper, scissors. Lex, what? She got that eye. The club is chanting DTB, DTB. You know what's embarrassing? How they're in Detroit, right? And Jasmine just swears that she is just like, what did she say? The princess of Detroit, girl, and this is her city and everybody loves her. And girl, why were they chanting DTB's name in your city? I don't know, girl. I don't know. That's a question, girl. Anyways, so child, the club starts to chant DTB and DTB starts to chant, whoop that hoe, whoop that hoe. Girl, and the crowd goes crazy, okay? I don't think she meant the child, but they took it literal, okay? Next thing I know, the girls are fighting in the crowd. All right, so the next day, the girls get cute, and they get on the bus to go pick up the new girls to do an activity. Natalie and Scotty get into it a little, and again, I don't know how many times Natalie has to show how fake she is. And I feel like everybody on that bus realized it in that moment. Like, Natalie is just fake, okay? She's fake. Scotty, girl, she's not your friend. She's not your friend. I don't know how many times she has to show you that for you to, get it. Like, when are you going to get it? That girl is not your friend, girl, okay? Anyways, okay. DTB, Tinkerbella, and Biggie are in the house, and they are talking about Pretty P. Honestly, this conversation really goes nowhere. They're just really recapping and talking their ish, popping their ish. Biggie had a cute little press, like her hair, right? It was cute and pressed. I loved it. Okay, so shortly after this, all the girls are now on the bus. And, you know, the conversation goes to like something along the lines of Natalie wants the girls, or some of the girls, not all, but she wants some of the girls to get together, get in the studio, make a song, and they could really tour and, basically, bringing up new ideas to get a bag with each other. So here comes Rolly. Rolly is so messy and she know what she be doing. Anyways, so here comes Rolly. Rolly is like, I don't care what nobody say. No one is fucking with Akbar when it comes to rapping on this bus. Nobody is better than Akbar at rapping. Da-da-da-da-da. Rolly, you're messy. So child, Biggie gets mad. And I'm just like, I don't really understand. Like, I don't really understand why Biggie got mad. I just don't know why. Like, if you're good, you're good. You should feel confident in yourself. Like, somebody else's opinion about somebody else and their rap ability has absolutely nothing to do with you. Like, Rolly saying, like, who's the best rapper amongst y'all on this bus? Like, girl, why are you mad? Like, and I'm not gonna lie, Rolly know what she was doing. She was being messy, but still, Biggie, why does that upset you? But anyways, Biggie starts to pop big shit, girl. Starts to pop it, girl. She's popping it in the back of the bus. Up there, girl, she feel hit. She feels some type of way. Of course, Akbar catches on to this. And then these two start freestyling back and forth. I was so confused. Like, what is going on? Okay, so this next part, I don't even know what to say about it because the girls are online saying that it was scripted and it was put together and it was premeditated. So it's like, I don't even want to give my opinion for real because it's like, y'all hoes got together and came up with a story. Like, girl. All right. So I'm just going to say my opinion based on what I was thinking while I was watching the episode. And then in my next video where I'm spilling the tea on how it was supposedly scripted, I'll just tell my opinion on that. Okay. So again, this is going to be my opinion based on my thoughts that were going through my head as I was watching the episode before I had any knowledge that it was scripted. Okay. All right. So the girls get off the bus. The lady at the little cider mill, she gives them a little breakdown of the family history behind the place that they're at, this, that, and the third, all that good stuff. Cool. Okay. So before the girls break off into groups and do their own thing, Bad Dolly takes it upon herself to push on the Mac. Okay. She pushes on the Mac and she basically tells her, like, girl, don't think we don't got no smoke. Now, of course, everybody was just good. Everybody was smiling. You know what I'm saying? They're about to get ready to start their activity. So everybody is confused what is going on, especially because Bad Dolly and Automac just came to the conclusion a couple episodes ago that there was no smoke and that was that. But again, we are revisiting this conversation yet again. Okay, so like I said, she not only confronts her, but she's like, she pushes her. Okay, and I knew something was off about this when these two started smiling. Like, they were smiling. Like, Automatic started to smile as soon as she got pushed. Bad Dolly was smiling too. And I'm like, y'all, so apparently that was scripted. Okay, so my thoughts as this was going on was, I was just like, okay, well, Bad Dolly's weird, first of all. I'm like, Bad Dolly's weird, first of all, because, again, you guys already squashed this. If you wanted to run up, baby, you should have been ran up. You should have been ran up, okay? You should have pulled a summer. You should have, girl, don't even give this hoe a chance to explain herself or to cop a plea. You should have ran up. If you really had smoke, you should have been did that, okay? Anyways, so yeah, that was my thought. I'm just like, okay, Bad Dolly's weird. She's dragging it, like, girl, please, like, we're gonna, how many times are we gonna revisit this? It's either you're gonna run up on her or you're not, girl. And also in the back of my mind, of course, I'm like, okay, well, baby, she just put your hands on you, Anna. You're not gonna defend yourself? Like, like, are you, I mean, girl, child. So apparently Bad Dolly and Anna was in cahoots and they planned this, okay? Child, or they plan for something like this to happen. But like I said, I'm gonna get into it once I do the tea video and I get all the lives together and get all the girls, and what they had to say about it. But apparently that was scripted. This was planned, premeditated, whatever. Cool. With Tesehki stepping in and defending on the Mac, that was not premeditated. Okay, that was not scripted at all. She was actually, like, her instinct was reacting off of what they were doing, and she was actually defending her friend. So like I said, with Tesehki stepping in, never had an issue with it because, you know, from the outside looking in, it looks like Bad Dolly is, girl, just beating a dead horse, okay? Continuing to try to pick an issue and get an issue with somebody who clearly does not want an issue with you. And not only do they not want an issue with you, but you guys keep saying that y'all don't have no smoke with each other, but end up revisiting the whole situation, okay? So I get it. I get Tesehki's point of view. Girl, Tesehki basically tells Bad Dolly, you're not gonna fight her. Like, that's just what it is. And then she pushes Bad Dolly. Now, I don't know if they thought that Bad Dolly was not going to retaliate after Tesehki literally put her hands on her. Like, they were like everybody was so shocked that Bad Dolly threw the drink. Like, but Tesehki literally pushed her. Not like a little move. Like, no, baby. She literally pushed her. And then Tesehki's like, oh, well, I pushed her, but I wasn't going to fight her. Like, baby, I don't know if you think that, like, just because you're Tesehki, that you're going to push somebody and they're literally not going to defend themselves or try to get you is crazy. Like, because everybody was so shocked that Bad Dolly threw the drink. And I'm just like, did y'all not see Tesehki literally push her first? And then don't push me like that. And then turn around and say, oh, well, I wasn't even going to fight her. Like, I wasn't even going to fight her. What you mean? So you were just supposed to push her and she was supposed to let it happen? Like, did you think that you were going to push her and she wasn't going to do anything about it? Like, and I understand the last time she defended Anna Mac against somebody was pretty much with Summer, when Summer was still trying to get at, you know, Anna Mac. And, you know, Tesehki bucked up and she said, back the fuck up. Back the fuck up. And Summer backed the fuck up. Baby, everybody's not like that. You know, you can get down and you can be intimidating, but baby, that don't move everybody. So, like, I just don't get it. Like, she pushed her first. Like, I don't understand. And I know that technically Bad Dolly's, like, none of this would have happened if they didn't have this lame-ass premeditated plan and Bad Dolly didn't push her on a Mac. But at the end of the day, you inserted yourself into that, so now it's you and Bad Dolly. You inserted yourself into that. You pushed Bad Dolly, and now you're drenched in whatever you're drenched in. Like, I just don't, I really don't get how, I really feel like Tesehki did not think that Bad Dolly, I really feel like Tesehki thought she was going to push Bad Dolly and Bad Dolly was not going to do anything about it. I really believe that. Because their reactions afterwards, it's just like, oh, I wasn't even going to fight her. I didn't even plan to fight. I wasn't going to, girl, you pushed her. Like, what did you think she was going to do? Like, just let you push her and just go about her day and just, oh, you're not going to fight her, push. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'm not going to fight her. And then she walks away and then y'all go about y'all day. Oh my God, no. Anyways, child, so again, you know, Tesehki said you're not, like I said, I understand why Tesehki did it because, you know, Tesehki didn't know that it was premeditated. Tesehki steps in for her friend, tells Bad Dolly, you know, you're not going to fight her. She proceeds to push Bad Dolly. Bad Dolly immediately throws the drink. Stop saying that Bad Dolly ran from Tesehki because she didn't, okay? In this, we actually see, if you slow it down, Bad Dolly throws the drink and throws her set up, aka she squares up immediately, and then Tinkerbella threw a drink on her, and that's when she turned around. Now, do I think it's kind of stupid? Yes, I do. I do think it's stupid, but I'm not going to sit here and say that she was running from Tesehki, okay? I'm not going to sit here and say that. But I will say, you know, it's just like, girl, I do think it was stupid because you literally just threw a drink in this girl's face. And she's literally chasing after you. Like, girl, do you want her to have a field day all upside your head? Like, and that's exactly what she did. Tinkerbella threw the drink on Bad Dolly and Tesehki had a field day. She was bopping Bad Dolly like a bobblehead. Like, literally, no. Because when I think about it, she was really, like, tagging her. Like, And and because her back was turned and she, she had that look in her eye or whatever, she literally was like turned around and Tesehki is just doom, 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 just duking her all upside her head like a few times before she finally turned around and, started to get to work too. But I feel like Bad Dolly, she stuck in there, she hung in there I feel like she did what she could. She did what she could for as long as she could because it was really quick. It wasn't even long. Again, the security did not let it go on for too long. Bad Dolly, but once Bad Dolly did turn around and start swinging, she was doing all right. She was doing all right, but Tesehki took that. Tesehki got that, girl. Tesehki was bopping her, girl. Like a bobblehead, like just, oh my God. She was tearing the back of that head up. She was tearing her up. I'm not going to lie, girl. Like I said, once Bad Dolly turned around, she got to work. She got going. Like I said, she held her own. She stuck in there the best she could, child, girl. Girl. Tesehki was getting her. She was getting that head, girl. I want to see them go. I want to see them go head up, like without all the drink throwing and without nobody turning their back and turning their head. Like I want to see how they do that. Like me personally, I still feel like Tesehki would win, but I feel like Bad Dolly would do a lot better, because she didn't do too bad once she finally turned around, child. And girl, she didn't do too bad. But like I said, back to the whole running thing. I don't feel like Bad Dolly ran from Tesehki when I actually watch it. She was squaring. I'm telling y'all, she threw the drink at Tesehki and squared up as soon as she threw the drink. As soon as she threw the drink, she squared up. Tinkerbella made me so mad, girl. Tinkerbella irritated me so bad, girl. So Tinkerbella threw the drink from the side. That's when she turned around. But I still feel like, girl, you shouldn't have turned around. You should have, even if you had to like wipe it off, because Tesehki was still at a little distance when Tinkerbella threw the drink. Girl, you gotta wipe it off and get, girl. I don't think she should have turned her back. I don't know why she would do that, but girl, that's what she did, child. And I would get into like Automatic not defending herself and, she got pushed and she didn't really do anything. Girl, I'm not even, like I said, these are my initial thoughts while watching it. Of course, I'm like, oh, she a punk asshole. She not even defending herself. Of course, Tesehki got to step in. Girl, like I said, whole time, it was planned, child. So I can't even say it. I really hope Dolly gets Tinkerbella at the reunion. I'm not gonna lie, I love me some Tinkerbella, but she got like, girl, Dolly, girl, you need that, girl. You gotta get her, okay? So Pretty P is in the next scene outside verbally tearing Tinkerbella into shreds, girl, okay? Tinkerbella is getting called ugly, it's just a lot. Like, I feel like Pretty P calling Tinkerbella ugly, girl. Never mind. All right. Girl, so like I said, Pretty P is popping it, girl. And she's popping it out of nowhere. You're ugly. You're not no bully. This, that, and the third. Girl, Tinkerbella. Girl. She's like, when Natalie's like, what's the problem? Tinkerbella's like, I told her move. That part had me weak. I'm not gonna lie. I told her move, and she moved. She's like, Natalie, move. Okay, when she told Natalie move, Natalie's like, why? Girl, Natalie looked into that camera. Natalie's like, fine, I'm gonna move. And then she moved, and girl, Tinkerbella and her got to scrapping. Real quick, though. It wasn't nothing like too serious. It was real quick. Security breaks it up. DTB runs out of nowhere with her purse, and I cannot make this up. She runs out of nowhere with her purse in her hand. I'm talking about she's not even running fast. She's not even running fast. That's that part that had me weak. DTB was not even running fast. Like, I'm trying to tell you, everything about this scene had me cracking up. Like, everything about this scene. Like, Biggie was literally off to the side watching DTB run all the way from here to there to get to Pretty P. For Pretty P not hearing DTB, like, how did you not hear that? Like, or how did you not, like, get a feeling or hear that? Or, like, why? And everybody crowding around them, all of them are so messy for not even warning Pretty P. Like, everybody sat there and watched that girl sneak her. Oh, my God. DTB is so wrong, child. Her and this sneaking. One thing DTB is going to do, baby, is she's going to sneak, okay? She loves her a good sneak, girl, okay? So now Summer and Pretty P are into it. I'm just like, this is ghetto. This lady just told them how this is her family stuff, and they are just turning it up, girl. Okay, it's a mess. It is a mess. So like I said, Summer and Pretty P are into it. Summer just start popping it out of nowhere, girl. Okay, Summer said, baby, I'm gonna get my little camera time, girl. She don't care. Okay. So Summer clocks Emma for being boring and being at the back of the bus. Okay. So again, now they're on the bus. And now a boring hoe is calling out another boring hoe for being boring, girl. Y'all is going boring for boring. I know, and y'all going boring for boring when Yoshi is standing right next to both y'all. Like, but I'm not gonna lie, I lived for this moment because it's like Emma really came into the house. She really came onto the show really trying to fight this girl because she was boring. And it's like, girl, look at you. Because my thing is, if you gonna call out fades because the girls are boring, you need to, like, girl, you need to hold up to that. Girl, you better be the most interesting person on the show. Talking about something, I'm in the back of the bus eating my food. Girl, get in the field, ho. Get in the front of the bus and turn up, girl. Like I said. No, but I definitely understand where Scotty was coming from, an eye for an eye. It's just like, girl, like, how does it feel? Like, now, like, how does it feel? How does it feel? She was eating Emma up. I don't care. Scotty was eating Emma up. And like I said, it's ironic coming from Scotty because Scotty herself has been called out for seasons now for being boring, okay? But still, that's not the point. The point is you really came here and tried to really run phase with me because I was boring. But look at you. Look at you. And Scotty said, go back in the back of the bus. Go. No, Scotty was eating her up. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if I was Emma, I wouldn't needed that. I'm not gonna lie because it's like, girl, I just know you, of all people, is not calling me out for being boring. Girl. But Emma, how did you even let that happen? So, child, Summer and Bad Dolly come through the door ready. They are ready. They are ready to get into it, okay? Bad Dolly rip her wig back off. They are just ready. They're hyping each other up. I'm just like, child, this is a duo right here, girl. Pretty P comes in, and her and Summer get to squabbling immediately. Me personally, I feel like this is the best Summer has done this entire time, aside from Yoshi, of course. I feel like this is the best Summer has done when it comes to getting down this entire time. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like she did okay. They were getting down. Okay, Bad Dolly is like, you know, you're not about to keep beating on my friend. Okay, so Bad Dolly ends up running up and doing her in too. Like, doing Pretty P in, child. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, and I know this might be an unpopular opinion. Okay, I don't care too much for Pretty P, but I feel like Pretty P really is not that bad, y'all. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't care too much for her. She's definitely not one of my favorites. Far from, actually. But she's not that bad. Like, I feel like she calls out her fades. She calls out fades left and right. OGs and newbies. She stands on all that. She's not scary. She in the paint. She don't duck no smoke. And even when she's getting tag teamed, you know what I'm saying? Even when she's getting tag teamed or jumped, she's still not ducking no smoke. And she's not a terrible fighter. Like, I feel like she's on that. Anyways, though, y'all let me know how y'all feel about the episode. Girl, I'm out. Bye.
Yours, damn right. It's better than yours. I can teach you.